Hello, and welcome to another episode of Remedy Wednesday here with the Control DLC, The Foundation. As it says in the description, we digging deeper, that's a mining pun, into this foundation of the oldest house. I got Jessie, did a little outfit change, got her in Patient 7. It's kind of an homage to her brother. I see Arthur Morgan dropped a €5 super chat before the show. Thank you, Arthur. You do too much, and I really appreciate you. Hello, George. How you doing? What else we got here? Unknown's here as well. Unknown, thanks for all you've been doing to support the channel over all these years. I appreciate it. All three of you. You do a great job. I appreciate you so much. Let's see. How are we doing here? Let me see what I got going on. I hope the stream's coming through okay. Oh, brother. Thank you so much. Right back at ya. Let me get this stream up on my phone so I can see it in the background here. I can see what's going on, but sometimes the broadcasting software betrays me a little. Oh, I'm doing really good, George. Thank you for asking. So, good. Pavel, hello, my friend. Brave Kratos, hey, dude. How you doing? Good to see you, too. Hope the new year has been treating you well. So, or the first quarter of the new year. Pope's Collections, find 5 ID cards. So, this story is a little convoluted, but essentially we're in the foundation of the oldest house, which is this mining area. It seems to be pretty deep. And a lot of different stuff has been happening. I have been going back and forth between this plane and the astral plane. What we usually call the board, which is like an upside down black pyramid that talks to you through the whole game. There's something else called the former. It seems like there might have been a former boss of the astral plane who now is trying to, I don't know, one or both of them are trying to confuse Jessie. But Jessie's here to learn and do all the good things, so I like the pajama outfit too. It actually looks pretty comfy, and I've considered making merch that looks exactly like this. I would just need to find the font, and your, you know, sweatpants are sweatpants, I don't think, but I don't think I'd make those. But Spatula is in the house as well. Hi, how you doing? I actually don't know where to go right here, so I'm going to try and figure some stuff out. Where would I learn about what I'm supposed to be doing? Missions. So the nail is the main mission. After gaining the shape ability, Jessie's able to access remote areas of the foundation, meaning the shape ability is she can destroy or manipulate these crystals that grow sometimes out of the side of the wall, sometimes they grow to like close off areas and stuff. After receiving the fracture ability, she's able to access sealed areas, explores the cave systems and its ancient markings, completes rituals found in its depth, and then falls into the astral collision, a vast area of the plane that's merging with the foundation. She completes the ritual found at its center. And then Pope's cards. Pope tells Jessie about the 5 old Bureau ID cards that they need to access Dr. Ash's restricted lab below. Doesn't really explain where to find them, but I'm assuming they're all going to be here somewhere. No Man's Sky is a wonderful game. That's early days on this channel. I played a lot of No Man's Sky. Actually, I'm the exact opposite. I played like 2,000 hours of No Man's Sky and then switched to Red Dead. So I noticed in here there's abilities too that I can spend, so I'm gonna do this just real quickly. 30% to melee damage. Shield rush. When holding shield, use evade to rush enemies. Hang on. Sees an additional enemy, maybe. Sees large enemy when their health is low. Some of these, yeah, the ground slam. Shield strength, I'll up that. And then levitation duration by 10%, I'll take that. I don't use a lot of melee in this game, so I'm not really going to do much there, but I think I'm going to seize an additional enemy, see how that works. I've got 2 more, so I have to go for a lower level one. Locked ability. It may be... Nope, I don't have enough. Ground slam? I don't even remember how to complete the ground slam. Plus R3 while levitating. Okay. Let's try that. Oh, well, I forgot all about that. That's good to know. Wait. Oh my. Pavel, you're trying to reach 1,000 stages in Art of Rally. Last trophy to plat. Good for you, dude. That's wild. And Georgie watched a bit of Resident Evil Requiem. Looks really good. Huh. Gives some Alan Wake 2 vibes. I do like Resident Evil. I'm not a pro. Arthur, you're talking about the skill where she can hit the ground. Yep, we just learned together. I guess I knew it was there because I've upgraded it, but Kratos 15,000 hours in Red Dead Online, and it's definitely time to go. Well, yeah, that would do it. That would do it for me too. I don't know where Pope's ID cards are. Let me see if the map gives me any indication. I think it's left side of this. Hold this. Swipe. Down, up. There we go. It's in the warehouse somewhere. They're here somewhere. Pavel's been a member for 31 months. How many rallies have you done? How many stages have you hit so far? I'm gonna look around in here real quick. Oops. I love it. I love it. The upside down. By the way, this is the first Wednesday of the month, which is a time where we usually play a community day where we play an online game together. I didn't do a good job of preparing everyone for that, so I wasn't just going to spring it here at the last moment. Does this do anything yet? No. But it works out in kind of a good way because on the 10th of March, which is next Tuesday, we will see Ghost of Yotei's multiplayer released. So expect 1 week from today to be the community play day, and we're going to be playing Ghost of Yotei's new online playing games. So we'll see what that's like. I expect it'll be good. Oh, what's this? ID?
One of those ID cards.
Got one. Awesome.
Security chief.
Security chief. Okay, so I'm on the right path. I'm gonna check these buildings as well. Oh, I already did this, huh? Wait. This says don't touch. I don't like being told what to do. Hello, Paul. How you doing? Just in case I missed something here, it's possible. Plus, I just like throwing furniture. It's cool. It's fun. See any pickups? No items. All right. Next up, I think another place to look will be up top. Oh, cool. Kratos, that's cool. It's a great game. Nope, not in here either. Still really curious what this is for, but I think it's actually just a fast way to get up there. So we can... climb up. Climb up, and then one more time. I think Yotei was way more than I bargained for. I think it's a great game. I would actually put it right there, either right next to Ghost of Tsushima, or maybe even more so. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Found it. All right, Pope.
This ID card was for an excavation engineer. Why did so many people abandon their cards down here?
Arthur, thank you for sending through a gifted membership. It went to Donna. I'm sure Donna will be stoked. So is Pope's collection done? Was that number 5? probably already... Nope. Let's see. Meteor Hill summary. The Meteor Hill Altered World event per archival mandates 8.a. This document's been edited. Alright. The paradimensional occurrence consisted of 3 sequential sinkholes induced by subterranean implosions, revealing foreign material of magmatic qualities, liquid hot magma. A local chapter of the Youth Science League were participating in an archaeological dig on the hill when the event occurred. Many boys were injured in the resulting collapse. Some touched the magma directly. Bureau agents arrived at the scene 7 days after the incident. Samples of the lava-like material were taken. The area was quickly sealed off from the public at our recommendation. Our aim was to ensure all remnants of the material were rendered inoffensive, but the magma descended too deeply into the earth to revive. Too deeply to retrieve. Foul-smelling odors were detected in the area, which were hypothesized being the dissipated elements vapor trail left at the scene. All acquired materials were delivered to Washington for examination in the Bureau's on-site. So that was in 1958 in Sawyer County, Wisconsin. So much. Spatula, AC Black Flag getting a remake. I would rather play a remake of Concord. I don't mean to be topical, but I did not like Black Flag. No offense to anyone who loved it. Brave Kratos, good luck out there. Have a lot of fun. And if you record any content, link it to me. I want to see what they're doing now. I was pretty good at the little beatbox machines in that game for a while. It was pretty good time. Now what? Do I go back and see Pope? I got to check. But if there's a remake of Assassin's Creed Black Flag and they completely repaired... Alright, yeah, we're done. So... where do I go back to see Pope? I know. This is not my thing. It's not my thing at all. I would rather play Far Cry for the rest of my life, have that be the only game. And I like Far Cry, but I can't play them in a row. I would like Far Cry to be the only game in my life for the next 5 years before attempting Assassin's Creed Black Flag, unless I'll give them a chance if... oh, there's another one right there. If they repair the boat stuff, if they fixed the boat thing, I would be fine with it. I just didn't like how slowly the grind was to make your boat better. If they could just OP your boat from the beginning, or at least get it to a point where it doesn't take like 3 hours per percentage. You can build massive spaceships now? Cool. I'm from long ago. I played that game in like 2020, so lots happened. Yeah, if they somehow fixed the mechanics around building out your ship, I might play it again, but nah, it was not enough gameplay for me. I don't know what they were doing, and I don't know why everyone loves it. And online stuff for the if Daniel buys it, you're gonna punch him. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll be good for lots of people who love those games. I just don't. Yeah. I really liked the first few games. Like the first 4 or 5 games were really, really, really cool. It's kind of like Far Cry. Like, in a sense, eventually... oh, is it time? Hey, the cards worked, I think. Valhalla, I own it. I've never even turned it on. I own it. Like Nancy Reagan says, just say no to Far Cry. I want to make a sticker that says that. Just say no. Just say no. I will say no to Far Cry for at least another 12 months. Oh. Chump. Whoa, what was that? The Hiss are so screwed up. Just to remind everybody, especially if you didn't play Control, because this is the DLC, basically an expansion to the real story. The Hiss used to be workers at this, so they're federal workers. Most of them were in security and things like that. If they could handle a weapon, then they got taken over by the Hiss. If not, the Hiss just used them like a battery, basically sucked the life out of them. But they took over this oldest house, this headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, who, as I've mentioned, were how the hell do I get over there? Were responsible for dealing with, and are responsible for dealing with paranormal activity, kind of like the Men in Black, sorta. How do I... There's a lot more to the story, but that sums it up pretty well, in my opinion. The enemies are federal workers. I can't see how to do this, so I'm gonna have to think about what my next steps are. I also bought, or most of the AC games that I have are because of PlayStation Plus. Valhalla was too big. That doesn't surprise me. I've never even turned it on. I bought it on sale at one time, I think, or something like that, or like it was with PS Plus for a minute. There's got to be a way through here. Are you kidding me? You're proud that Daniel got his platinum in Valhalla. The truth is he'll never get that time back, but it's okay. Cool concept. I like Vikings. Yeah, there's a lot of them that are on PS Plus. I don't think I can deal with this. This is just a cave-in, and it's teasing me because I can see over here, but I can't get there. Unless... No, it's impervious. So instead, what I'll do is run back through the door. I don't know why they even had me come in here, but I'm gonna run back. I can't believe you platinumed Far Cry 3. You were a crazy man. You crazy, crazy, crazy man. I feel like I should go see Pope, but I'll be honest, I don't remember where she was, so we'll try some things. Shadows was big too, yeah. I think maybe I was at the crossroads. See you at the crossroads. So we think that the crossroads are where global ley lines land, and I described this before, but some theorists theorize that there are ley lines. Basically, you could think of them as lines that go either longitudinally or latitudinally or at an angle around the globe, where they're like kind of like a system. And so the pyramids are connected to Easter Island, are connected to whatever, any of those fantastical places by these ley lines. And the crossroads, this part of the oldest house, supposedly is where two or more ley lines cross. I think Pope was up here, yep. I bet, George. And I'm glad you got platinum in Shadows too. It was worth it. You got the deluxe edition of the game and everything. I get why you would do that. Hello, Sassy Sasquatch. Speaking of altered world events, it's a Sasquatch. All right,
the
Pope.
Rangers found a section of the containment sector in the caves.
Hey, Two Life.
I don't know how shifts occur
So-
down here. Strange.
If you like X-Files, Twin Peaks, any of that kind of stuff, you will love playing the Control. If you've never played this game, there's not a lot of spoilers so far in the DLC that I'm playing.
How did the Hiss get into the Foundation?
But it's awesome. It's so good.
Same way we did, I imagine.
Bolster.
But you need to remember that the Hiss are the embodiment of
Can confirm.
persistence.
Sassy confirms.
Their nature seems to be one of force, to find every possible vulnerability and exploit it. Their only goal is consumption.
So the Hiss just want to
I'm sure
consume.
there's plenty of goodies for them down here.
No
The
doubt.
nail, for instance.
If the Hiss could corrupt the nail, I'm sure they would have by now. It must not interest them in its broken state. They could be distracted by the numerous unknown paranatural materials I'm sure are lying around. These are the roots of the oldest house. The Hiss will find plenty of ways to make trouble.
They're pretty good at that.
And that's Jesse. Baden, she's the main character. Now I want to know about Astral Bleed.
So you've never heard of the Foundation, huh?
I've never even seen the name referenced. Clearly it's highly classified, but for what reason? The problem with these kinds of closed-off hidden areas is that they were likely sealed for good reason. But now no one is left to tell us what that reason was.
Fair.
Any
fair
guesses
point.
why the Bureau would hide something like this?
I only know what I've observed.
Because the Bureau
This
hides
place
everything.
Is spatially rigid, which means it doesn't shift like the rest of the oldest house. Before you ask why that is, I have to admit that I'm clueless. There's some signal interfering with my equipment.
Look at the
making it
reflection,
hard to get
that's
clear
cool.
reading. It's being emitted
That's the
from
nail.
the floor. Maybe I should have brought a jackhammer.
The astral plane is already taking chunks out of this place, Emily. Let's not add to it.
And finally, the Hiss presence.
So let me get this straight. The astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Correct.
And that's happening because the nail is damaged.
I'd say it's a bit more than damaged, but yes, that is my understanding.
So
think I have
what's the
6,
connection
maybe
between
7.
the nail and the astral plane?
Not a lot.
It's a good question. See, I always pictured objects of power as strings between our plane and the astral. If the nail has a similar relationship, then maybe it's more accurate to think of it like plumbing. Now that the nail is busted, sewage is gushing everywhere.
Gross.
Not the prettiest metaphor.
No. I don't
I
have
should
a
get
lot of
back out there.
platinums,
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
but I do have a lot of trophies. I've played the first 2 hours of a lot of games. Like the first couple hours of a lot
Don't
of
be a
games.
stranger.
All right, I don't know what to do with Pope's collection now. She didn't tell me anything, so I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out on my own. The map doesn't tell me to go anywhere necessarily. Usually it does, so I'm actually going to... She said under the warehouse. So you got the warehouse path. I'm guessing it's this area here somewhere, but I'm gonna look around a little bit. RDR2 Platinum was really hard, but fun. I enjoyed that.
Give us a call on the radios if you need help out there.
Let's go to Canyon Run. I don't know where this is, but maybe I do. Yeah, that ain't it. No, not going there right now. And I'm gonna change my mission so that I'm looking for something else. What was the best plat for me? The most satisfying... That's a really good question. Let's take a break here for a second. I think I can see that somewhere. Let's just take a quick break. Let my mind work on that a little bit. Where is my stuff here? Trophies. I have 7 platinums. And I'd like to... No. How do I sort? Control was really fun. I don't know how to do it. There's so many of these. So Control was really fun and really good. I enjoyed that game a lot. I think that was really fun, but it wasn't terribly hard. Ghost of Yotei felt really good. I like that a lot. There's got to be a better way of doing this, but Days Gone was very memorable. That probably was the most surprising platinum for me. I didn't initially expect when I started playing that game that I would ever get platinum. It wasn't easy, but I just took to the game. I really liked it a lot. In Rays of Light was fun. Thank you again, Pavel, for recommending such a wonderful and simple but moving game. Wasn't a terribly hard one. Alan Wake 2 was really fun. This was a really, really good one. So that's high on my list. I forgot I even own The Last of Us Part 1. Wow. Show me another. We got a few more to look at, like 3 more. Red Dead Redemption 2, obviously. I'd sign up for cybernetic augmentation. Definitely. Maybe not in my brain, but like my body. Yeah, definitely. I'm considering robot legs. It's a risky procedure, but the outcome would be worth it. You know, I might... Ghost of Tsushima was good, but actually really easy. Tsushima might have been my first platinum. Yeah, sounds right. It sounds right to me that Tsushima would have been the first. But I have a lot of trophies. Like, I've played a lot of games. I do get a lot out of PlayStation Plus. So yeah, I think Ghost of Tsushima had a lot, but it wasn't terribly difficult. The most satisfying one was Red Dead Redemption 2, just because it was so difficult. Just so absolutely difficult. And Platinum in GTA is crazy. Good for Daniel. Holy moly. Alright, I'm gonna track the nail instead. Reach the base camp, Foundation base camp, complete the ritual in the warehouse. Alright, work on that next. Yeah, George, I touched a lot of games. And remember, I'm pretty much the only one in my household that games. My wife will play, but she would rather play like Animal Crossing on Switch or Tetris. She doesn't play a lot. So it's pretty much me. 7 plats is great, right? Sassy, you like your body too much to do anything? I don't know. It would be pretty cool to like be able to jump really, really high, or potentially like fly or punch through a wall or something. Not that I want to, but if I had to like escape somewhere and I could just like Kool-Aid man my way through the wall, or being able to see special ways. I don't know. I grew up watching Ghost in the Shell, so where do I complete the ritual? Where is the ritual? There's a light over here, so I'm gonna go check that out. It's nothing. It's nothing. I think I would have more platinums if trophies became a thing when I was younger. Does that make sense? Because like a lot of these games I play, I don't have time to sit down and do the deep grind because I'm balancing so many different things. I don't know what to do here, so I'm just going to ride the elevator a little bit. It is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Animal Crossing is not a bad game at all. Let's see. Maybe tunnel access? I bet, Arthur. Dave the Diver. I never even looked at the requirements for it, but yeah, I don't know. That's what I mean, Spatula. The ones that I do platinum, Days Gone, I put in like 80 hours, but most of that was on stream. Like I did almost all of that here live. And Yote, same thing. I think I already got what's behind this wall, but it's just for fun. I love it. I love that Jesse can do that. Hey, that was nice. I accidentally destroyed the... I see. Shouldn't have done that. I really don't know where this thing is, but I'm trying to like follow the creepiness. Yep. The dude, his name is Deacon. I don't remember his acting name, or his real name, but the character's name is Deacon. It's the same person who played, what's his name in The Force Unleashed. Red Dead Redemption 2 Gold Rush Trophy did make me hate that game a little bit, but then after it was done, I was like, all right, you're good. Okay, reach Foundation Base Camp, which I think is somewhere here. Yeah, this makes sense. This is where I started the episode, so it's here somewhere. How I get to it, I don't know. Thing is that the map right now, yeah, it's just telling me to go to the warehouse. That doesn't help me. there should be like a locked door usually, and some of this game is about being lost. It's just the way... It's just the way that it works. No, I've already been here. Yeah, there's a whole series of me doing the gold rush on here. If you ever want to watch me rage a lot, it's right there. I don't think this is the right way, but last time I was in here, I don't think I had the skill to be able to pull things out like this. We're about to find out. Is this the right way? Is this the way? I don't know. I have no idea, but it feels fresh. Yep, this is the way. That's our friend. So when Jessie came looking for her brother, she had a voice in her head, and that voice comes from an altered world or a paranormal event that her and her younger brother experienced. And this voice led her all the way across the country to New York City, and that's the visual representation of the voice. It's actually kind of like her inner monologue, but it helps her to find stuff. Yeah, we all sweated. I feel like we all lost like significant time. Like just me just raging at the game. It's kind of like when an actor does like a film they're not proud of, they never watch it again. I didn't watch a lot of those episodes, and I watch almost every one of my live episodes. Well, that was cool. I'm doing something wrong here. Bye. Ouch. Gotta keep moving. Keep moving. I got one. Hey. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, crap. I'm dusted. I'm dusted. I don't know if she was out of ammo or what was happening right there, but that's right. Polaris, the North Star. Ah, There Will Be Blood is such a great movie. I like Daniel Day-Lewis. I also like the... I don't love all the things he did, but especially in that era, the actor who played the guy that he shouts about the milkshake at. There's a lot of good acting in that, actually. Let's try this again. Ah, sliced and diced. Slice and dice. That was really good. Gotta find the sniper. And get their life. There he is. Ha! I hit him on the backswing. That was great. That was wonderful. I still hear them. I guess they're gone. Oh, I did not do those. I did not do any of the platinum stuff for anything for Undead or Red Dead Redemption. Just Red Dead Redemption 2. I learned my lesson pretty quickly. In the wrong order, I guess. Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. Algren and Wasp, another person I have blacked out of my memory. I guess that was one of the most, for me, that was the most grindy part of Red Dead Redemption, and the only, literally the only part of that game that I would say that word about. I didn't find anything else. Everything else came really natural. Such as, you know, like zoologist, naturalist, all that stuff was pretty well guided. Oh, we got some hiss right there. I can smell them. What you got? Hiss nodes will lower hiss barriers. Just shoot you? No. Oh, I see. Forget how to get these. That ain't it. There we go. Hang with me, hang with me. This is good. Things are going good here. And then we move. Nope. We move. No, we don't. We don't. Sorry, I'm missing some chat. Oh, look, it's open. I completely forget how to destroy these things. It's not shooting them. Oh, and there's more up there. Oh, you're gone. Stay calm. Stay calm. I think I'm going to press this button and then... That did not do it. Well, that did work. Okay, that worked. You come back now. Come on back now. Please. I may have trapped myself. This may have been a huge mistake. Please. Ah, thank goodness. Bada bing. Ooh, upper warehouse. Where are we going? Oh yeah, in the darkness. No. No. Not a chance. Do I have to destroy all of those? Ooh, that's not fun. Both carsick or any of those things. Let's see. She's over there somewhere. I know I've told the story to veterans of this channel, but I actually met a fairly famous magician in New York City, like quite a long time ago, named Polaris, and he was amazing. And one of the coolest tricks that he did was, have you ever seen those old school wallets that have like a bunch of key rings? So you open it and it's like a bunch of keys that are hanging on little hooks. He took a ring from someone who was wearing the ring and was like, let me see this jewelry, I promise you'll get it back. And then he made it disappear, and then he pulled his wallet out, and it was one of those wallets that was like a folding leather wallet that had a bunch of keys hanging in it, and it was hanging clipped into one of the rings. The ring was amazing. I don't know how he did that. It was cool. But he was a really cool guy. He passed away, but he was a really cool guy. I spent like 2 hours talking to him and watching him do tricks and stuff. Really neat. He's a real person too. You can look him up.
There's the etching.
All right, here we go. Time to do some freaky stuff. Yeah. Of course. Come here. Wow, that was quick. Ooh. I need to do better than this. Gotta kill this ball first. That was a missed opportunity. Killed it. And get some health. And lead one of these bastards to their death. Maybe lead another one. One more. I like the environmental stuff in this. There's still somebody here with me. That thing. It's one of those, like, I don't remember what they call them. It's kind of like a witch that jumps up. That was cool. I like that a lot. Moving on. Or not. Maybe not. Maybe we're not moving along. See if it makes a sound. It's pretty deep. What have I been? Not much. Not much. Life has been so busy when I'm not here. I haven't been playing much on the Portal. But it is there. I think handheld gaming for me, just like reading sometimes, is something I'll do in waves and then not do for a little while. There's got to be more to this. Okay, back to the astral plane. Our recent confrontation and her yelling was in error. We decided you may have both tools and upgrades. Only because you're the favorite / current director. But do not listen or speak to former. You are welcome and grateful. I love how the board always gives, like, it's like the most, what's the word for that? It gives you both sides of the story where it says, like, you're welcome and also grateful. It's kind of like you don't have a choice. You're both welcome and grateful. Oh, what's this? Do we have to grow this one? Oh, neat. So this is going to be another timed thing where I have to destroy everything, I think. Yes. Yes, astral plane and tool. Hell yeah. Going to see 9 Inch Nails next week, Sassy. I don't know if you're also a 9 Inch Nails fan. Some Tool fans are also 9 Inch Nails fans. No. Come back. Cool. Nope. This is actually really radical. I'm stoked. I heard a rumor from something that Trent Reznor said on stage like last week that this could be the very last 9 Inch Nails tour, and I'm glad because I never got a chance to see them before. Even better, it's at a place that I know real well. I'm seeing them at the Ducks Arena, so I don't know what they're going to do with the ice, but apparently that's not going to be there. This is not going to work. What's next? There it is. Come on. There we go. We are nearly whole / fixed. Your trust synergy is
They sure changed
appreciated.
their tune all of a sudden.
Mosh pit on ice. Hell yeah. This finger, I'll be like, yeah. I want to F you like an animal. Yeah. It'll make no sense, but I'll bring it. See if they'll let me in with it. It's a Nine Inch Nails reference if you're not familiar. If you're not familiar with the song, Closer, go check it out. It's a great song. I remember feeling really cool and as a teenager when that came out.
I'm overthinking this whole board former thing. They can sort out their own business so long as it doesn't get in my way.
Yeah, I think...
Obsessing over these problems is something Trench would do. But I've got my intuition. And you?
Yes, Polaris and your women's intuition. Trench is the previous director. It's a long story, but he's the previous director. Also voiced by James McCaffrey, the late voice actor who voiced Max Payne. I kind of want to jump down there and see if there's something at the bottom. I kind of think there could be something at the bottom. But first, I feel like if I die, I probably don't have to do that again. Maybe. I'm so curious, though. It seems like something that I should do. This game sometimes rewards curiosity. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. If I have to do something over again, it's fine. It's not like I've never repeated the same thing over and over again on this show. Hey D, what's up, bud? So there either will be something along the edges, like somewhere where I can sneak in, or maybe it'll be my demise. I see something down there, though. It looks like, yep, there's stuff. There's stuff. See? Fortune favors the bold, or something. The brave. I don't know what it is. Oh, sweet. All right, that. Sniper, you're done. Where's everybody else? I saw him. The man in the chair. More? Who else? You want some? You hungry? Oh, I see. Whoa! Oh, I know where I am. I'm right back here. Come on, stupid. Who were you waiting for? Oh, a boss. just hide back here while I refuel a little bit. Deputy, what? Damn. That hurt. That hurt a little bit. Gotcha. Oh, that was perfect. That was perfect. Perfection. That was cinema right there. I really like that. Me too. If I could fly in this chair, I would totally do that. Can't get up there. It's too difficult from this angle, but maybe from here? Clunk. Yep, nothing important up here. Just as I suspected. I gotta stay away from those things. Yeah, that's why. Thankfully, there's a bunch of little health pellets around. So this is kind of where I came in. That's the warehouse. It's over here. Reach the base camp. Still don't know quite what that means. Oh, so base camp is way over here, straight up. See where that yellow spot is? I have no idea how to get there, but that's... It's kind of looking like it's through Crossroads, but I don't know. Oops. I still don't quite understand. Hi, Julie. How are you? Finally made it home. Where were you at? I still don't understand what Pope's collection means, and I think I have everything. Those would probably be under... No, not here. Six ability points. That calls for... Ground slam damage sounds pretty good. And so does seizing larger enemies. And shield energy. Nope. Nope, none of this. Cave systems way back at the beginning. It's really hard to tell. I'm going to try to just go back to the crossroads. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is here, but it's fun either way. 1 hour down. I feel like I got something accomplished. Now I'm supposed to reach the base camp. And I truly have no idea how to do that, but... I'll try Canyon Rim. This feels a little bit dumb, but... Oh, I think I missed some of that, George. We need a trophy command. Okay, I'll think about how that might work. there's something back here, but I don't think it's what I wanted. Oh. I'm in the astral collision again. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here, but I'm doing it. Yeah, it is one of those things that maybe, I don't know, I'll think on it. I'll think and see if there's a way that, I wish that I could program Anya to see trophies and do something cool when there's a trophy. Or I wish I could limit it a little bit better. I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not. What's this mess? This looks real familiar to me. No enemies yet, which is also a little bit... Yeah, this looks really familiar. What does it say I am on the map? Unmapped. Alright. It's my favorite kind of map. I've most certainly been here already. Whoa. That's my bad. That was all me. I'm so bad at this sometimes. She's gonna die right here. Okay, let me think. Hang on. Nope, I don't need to do that. Yeah, this all looks so familiar to me. And the fact that there's no enemies here makes me think I'm just wasting my time. I feel like I came up here and did some stuff. I'll just go through it again. Maybe at the end there's something that I didn't get. I don't think so, though. Hang tight. I might be wasting some time here, but I'll give it a shot. The last time I was here, I remember a lot of enemies, which makes me think that I'm not supposed to be here anymore. Oh, crap. Yeah, you can change that to other things too, Sassy, just so you know. It doesn't have to be hearts. You can emote in whatever makes you feel best. Well, to like some extent. Yeah, this doesn't feel right at all, gang. Crap. Stand on something, come on. There you go. Damn. I guess I probably went this way and then hustled the game a little bit by standing on this ledge. Oh, nope. Now I'm the one getting hustled. Damn. Okay, that wasn't the right way. That doesn't feel right. The base camp, how do we get to the base camp? I don't know. It's gotta be, it happened while I was in the warehouse, so I'm assuming it's someplace in the warehouse, and maybe going down into that deep, deep hole was a bad idea. Where am I? The Foundation base camp. This is Canyon Rim. I'll go back up to the warehouse. And in fact, if I can, I'll go to warehouse tunnel. I don't know. Bear with me. If you have ideas, now's the time to throw them out. I'm lost. I think it might have something to do with what Pope had, but like the key thing for Pope, but I did that and I don't think anything happened. Well, here, hold this. Wow, I'm getting hustled. Just hung out to dry right here. Man, those guys are tough. Holy shnikes. I need some life stat. There's some. Get down there, Jesse. Come on. I forget sometimes that you have to listen for their, like, launch sound effects. There we go. Got that. Gotcha. Careful now. Gotta shoot first, ask questions later, and then throw them into the depths of the abyss. Alright, so coming back here, it could be one of those areas in the game where enemies just respawn. It really could be. Or I'm real close to something. I don't know what. I think straight down is probably nothing, or might lead me back to the astral plane. I am forklift certified. Yep, I've destroyed many a hiss face. What's that? We got some cave drawings here. Okay. Kind of looks like me floating above everyone else. Well, I don't know, but I've been told it's not back that way. Down seems like an option. Down was not an option. It merely looked like an option. This here? This what you're talking about? I'll throw it into outer space. I love it. The power. Imagine being able to do something like that. You would never be able to control yourself. I don't think a normal person, or even an abnormal person, would be able to control themselves. I'm looking for things in the walls. I'm looking for pathways that I might not be seeing, like crystals in the way. But all of this crap is just leading me in circles. I've already been here. I know I have. I know where I'm trying to go. It's right up there where the question marks are. And it all seems to be kind of branching off from the that black area above Crossroads, which I believe may be where the astral plane is, whatever. So maybe I have to get into the astral plane and make my way over there. I have tried the warehouse. I don't see it. But I'll go there again. We will go back. I've been trying this and failing. I'll keep looking. Been on the elevator like a good Remedy game. It's got elevators. They're pretty slow. No problem, George. I'm confused too, which is the way that the actual game is not that confusing. This is DLC, so it's a little more, what is the word I'm looking for here? So maybe go down to the warehouse entrance and just see what's down there. It's a little more, what's the word? A little more out there. Like, I kind of think I understand what's going on. We're trying to figure out what is the foundation and what's going on here, because the astral plane is connecting into, it's bleeding over into the foundation here. I've run around here a little bit. I don't really see very much, except for this big bulldozer, which is pretty sweet. I've been in here, which didn't really get me anywhere. Base camp is the objective, and it shows on the map that I'm supposed to go over to that yellow dot sort of up there. I just don't know what that means. It's a place that I've never been, so I need to go through at least one other place that I've never been before. So Canyon Rim might be the spot. I think Canyon Rim might be the spot, but I don't know. Okay, well, that added to Pope's collection. I think I've done everything that I can do here, but I'm going to see what's on Pope's thing. So there's something that you need, like a special passcode for some reason for Pope's collection. Is that Silent Hill is a really interesting one. All of them are different, right? Like, I hear enemies. Do you guys hear enemies? Yep. Damn. She dies quick. The enemies are overpowered because it is DLC, so that's kind of part of the territory, but that's good. So either they're just spawning again, or that's a way of the game telling me that I'm in the right place. It will probably bring me back at the save point in the top of the warehouse. We'll see. But Silent Hill 2, what most people refer to when they're talking about Silent Hill 2, is actually about a man who is dealing with his wife dying and not doing the best job at dealing with it. Yeah, so like, I think it might be Canyon Rim, just right above me here. And then I think you might go through there, and then there's some pass-through somehow to get down to this other thing above my head right here. I know, the middle's an option too, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll stay here. Yeah, this is what. Yeah. Four very different. These guys are tough. The flying guys are tough because unless they're spending all of their energy like pulling together chunks of the world to throw at you, you basically can't hit them. They move around too quickly. This feels good though. I'll try that again. Oh, spawn me right here. I'm thinking along the same lines. Canyon Rim makes sense. It does. I agree. The fact that enemies are spawning here, I don't remember 100%. I'm dead already. I know for one thing's for sure, I need to get away from these guys, so I might go to Canyon Rim just to avoid them. But I do think, yeah, Remedy does weird things like that. There was many times in Control that I was completely lost because I didn't know how to get to a part of the map. But I think I'm going to try this one more time. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat these four. They're pretty tough. I'm going to need some serious strategy. One of them will be probably throwing this. Come on, show up. Yeah, I think they spawn often. Not all the time, but I do think they spawn pretty often. This might be a way to cheese it so that they don't actually show up. Some carrying around deadly weapons. Sort of. Why won't this thing go away? I keep picking this up. Hope's Collection. Got it. That's a good idea, just to run away. I can't do anything here that's at least nothing that I can really wrap my hands around, so to speak. There's one. I was trying to, I think I did find all the collections for Pope. It doesn't tell me I need more. So it's done. It just isn't giving me instructions on what to do. And I went back to her and there's nothing there. Because remember, it was counting them. It had like a little counting thing on screen and I filled it up completely. I'll go back to her and see if she has anything to say. But I know for a fact, I know I got all of them. See how it's Pope's collection is on screen, but there's nothing keeping track anymore? That's how I know that I got them. This last one keeps on showing up for some reason, but I don't think that it means anything. I just think you just need to find 5 of these arbitrarily. And if I go in here, oops, if I go in here and show missions, it says Pope tells Jesse about 5 old Bureau ID cards needed to access Dr. Ash's restricted lab below warehouse. I have no idea how to get below the warehouse. It's weird. Like there's no void. Doesn't appear to be anything like that. Maybe I gotta get to the elevator up top. It's weird that it doesn't count them. I will. I think that's smart. Oh, I'm out. Here they come. Let's see, I haven't been to power core storage in a little while, so I'll go take a look at that. Hang on 1 second. So this is saying there's a game-breaking bug. If you pick up a duplicate, it counts towards the quest tracker, but it doesn't really work. Alright. Okay. So it is a bug, but I can solve it. We need the key from her to move on. I had to look it up because it doesn't make much gamer sense to me that it's not displaying the quests anymore, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go back down there and try and fight those idiots. So basically what happens is the game keeps showing the ID cards and you can pick up the same ones over and over again, and it confuses the game. It's apparently a PS5 version of this game. It's a PS5 problem. Didn't happen on PS4. Whoa! How did you get in here with me? I need your little blue life. There we go. Holy. And yours. Right back in. I hear you out there. Oh, I was able to tear him apart with my bare hands. That was awesome. Die, you bastard. You. Into space, bitch. Okay, now we can rest a little bit. I'll just check all these areas. There's another one. Please let this be it. Nope. Okay, so they're going to be in all of these rooms. There's one. I got one here. One in the power storage room. One in the very bottom floor, so that's 3. And then I got 2 more downstairs. Here's one right here. How about you? Are you it? There we are. What a weird bug. Use the ID cards to access the elevator. I'm assuming that's what this down here is.
From the layer of dust on this place, nobody's swept here in years. Not even Ati. No way he'd stand for this.
Not even Ati. Alright, we'll put him in
There's
here.
an elevator, which I'm sure is super safe. And a space in each terminal for an ID card. But which card goes where?
Oh, this will be fun. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's weird too, because right there it only showed that I have 3 key cards. Well, this one looks like a weapons specialist sat here. So I'm going to guess none of them. And why do I only have 3? Okay, this guy is a cartographer. Nope, we're still in the warehouse. This guy... looks like some chisels, hammers, or shovels, so I'm going to say excavation engineer. And this man has been doing a bunch of research. So there's one more to get. How intriguing. Nope, there's 2 more to get. I have confusion. See, there's another one right here. That's so strange. Holy shit. Go out there and fight for me, would you? Shit. Buggy little mission, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, the Pope thing helps us progress through the game. That's usually what the game does, is it'll give you like some bit of a side mission. I don't understand why it's doing this right now, but it seems to think I have them all, and I don't. I don't know where these would be held either. I don't know. None of these, I think. So, use the ID cards to access the elevator. Love hitting them on the way through. Wish I could shut the door. Yeah. Ah, too many deaths. Too many deaths. Yeah, I know they are annoying. This is, I said this on the first episode. I like this, but it is a little bit too far towards DLC as far as combat's concerned, because it's cool. I love the way the story's unfolding, but I don't like DLC that just makes you do this. It was so quiet here before I got these IDs. Now it's like, you must die, Mr. Bond. And that's fine and everything, but I don't know how many of these cards I have. And I have to fight these things. Although it seemed like picking things up kind of kept them away. So I'm going to keep one of these. Nope, that didn't work. I also wish I could shut myself. Oh, man. Dead. I'm already dead. Yep. Yikes. Yikes. Shield is low, use... yeah, that makes sense. This is so weird. I'm gonna hold on to this thing for a minute. Come on, enemies. I know you're here. It's kind of one of those things that you know you're doing the right thing when this happens. Yo, that's not even fair. Oh my god. I mean, there were some pretty hard parts of the game. I died like 47 times fighting this boss at one point. So I'll get through this. It's just a matter of taking my time. Yeah. I think the cards, that's the stupid part about this, is I'm pretty sure the cards are all like right here. So you're right. There's like one up there. See how there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all like right in the vicinity. I just wish there was a way for me to know if I have the cards or not. Because that's another thing that's kind of tripping me out, is like, I don't really have all the cards. It says I do, but I don't. Like, I bet you there's one in here. Even though I picked it up already. I bet you there's a card here somewhere. Nope. Okay, so that's a no. Maybe if I stay out of the view of the front of the building, they won't show. There was a card here. Did I get that? Okay, so that's handled. Those two. And then there was a card down here. And that's gone. Alright, let's see how many it says I have. Now I have all 5. What in God's name is going on here? They're out there. I can hear them. So anyway, this is weapons. Just gonna get through this. Probably the security chief. That noise makes me uncomfortable. This is probably... this is a psychiatrist or a physicist because of the... whatever you call that thing. At one time, Newton's something. He's going to be the lead physicist. It's total bug. Yep. Remedy, like all developers, are just their own worst enemy sometimes. And then this one is cartographer, because he's got maps. This one is, I think this was excavation, because he's got little shovels. And then our final friend here, research. A lot of books and a computer.
It worked.
Finally.
Now I just have to get on a rickety elevator that goes who knows how far down.
Alright, we're making moves. I'm not fighting the men in the other room. We're leaving. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Bond. To the basement, where we love going. Thanks. patience. And now there's a...
This lab's way tidier than any of them.
Let's go.
Why would they need such a heavy door back here?
Oh boy. I love all the destruction. How the building gets messed up. Hostile work environment. Trophy earned. Kill 50 sharpened hiss. Awesome. In the basement, Bond. Get into the basement like your life depends on it. There's probably some cool stuff to find in here. Hold tight, hold tight. Feels like I killed a lot more than 50 of those bastards, but okay. I'll take the trophy. So this is going to do something. I'm not going to mess with that yet, because I don't know what that does. I'm glad, as you could probably hear in my voice, I was kind of starting again to be like, I don't want to just like perilously fight these guys. That's not my kind of gig. Just constant grinding against enemies is only fun if you have friends. Playing Firebreak? Sure. Playing a DLC, just trying to survive? Probably not. Okay, what does this thing do? Dave the Diver's in the basement. I don't know what this does, but I'm turning it. We may never know. Alright, we'll have to find Dr. Ash's notes, and I don't see them here. So, I will open the door. Whoa! I'm trapped. Yo! What the hell are you? Is that Dr. Ash? Oh, I know what that is. I've never seen them with, like, laser eyes before, though. This is... Oops, I forgot there was a door there. My bad. Yeah, me too. I like kind of like feeling things out and not giving up, because we were talking about platinum earlier. I think if you want to get platinum, Dr. Ash, if you want to get platinum, you have to be able to do this in general, but not all games, but a lot of games. I think I have plenty of time to find Dr. Ass. Oh no, they're here again? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm gonna take the around the way path again. That seemed to work last time, at least to get me down there. I technically could take this elevator, I think. Oh good, it just brought me back. The basement lab's already handled, it's already open. It just brought me back to a save point, but I forget that in the world of Control, you don't actually get locked out. I really do want to know what this did. I turned it off, but I have no idea why. Okay, we'll figure it out at some point. I bet Far Cry burned inside your brain. The definition of never give up. I appreciate that about you. It's important. Where is this big thing? Nice hit. Alright, it's bleeding. I mean, then again, so am I, but I'm just trying to push it a little bit. I'm going to push for a few minutes here just to see, because I think if I just hustle that boss, I can probably get through the rest of them. We'll see. There's no flying or floating. Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be fun. Phoenix, right. It wouldn't be fun if it wasn't hard. I just think there's a level of hard that it should be versus, say, trying to think of another game that I played that was like that. Like when it's just too, I like a balance of storyline stuff that's interesting and, I don't know why I came this way. And a mix. I like gameplay, but I don't want it to dominate. I want to be able to spend some of it exploring, some of it reading, some of it listening and watching. So this has actually done a pretty good balance. I think that bug made it a little more difficult than it needed to be right there. Like I really wasn't supposed to be there. I was supposed to just run right by them. Oh crap, wrong one. Back down, Mr. Bond. You ever ridden an elevator for fun? That's what we're doing right now. I'm gonna look around for like explosive stuff. Like these things probably will pack a bit of a punch. So if I grab you and you, that's a good start. And I turn around and throw this directly in your mouth. Where is it? Oh, there she is. Yes, I got it. I got it. This is how we do it. Where's everyone else? See, pushing it was important. That thing was vulnerable really only after being hit, and so it was using, you know how we have cooldown, right? So we have a cooldown on her abilities. We also have, instead of ammo, it uses a cooldown on the guns. So I use the ability, switch to guns, use the ability, switch to guns. Holler if you hear me on that one. That was fun. That was really radical.
Only
mini. It's a mini nail. I think I might take a little mini picture. Let's get right in the doorway here, I think. Ah, yeah. Perfect. I know, the distorted, man. You know what? I'll throw her on this side. It's better. It's better for me. Thank you, Julie G. Potato mode is here. Yes. This is a little bit, it's a little dated, but ooh, videotape is pretty. I probably say that every time. Videotape and arcade. I think neutral's pretty good for this shot. I go lower, but the ground gets in the way. Bear with me. Wish I had a grid. I say this all the time too. It's a lot easier when you have a grid. All right, let's see what's happening here. Got some reading.
A document. Is this in some kind of code?
Dr. Ash's notes
Can't read a word of it.
are encoded.
I should take this back to Emily and tell her I got into Ash's secret lab.
Okay, hold that thought. From the desk of Director Northmore to Dr. Theodore Ash Jr. So this is the young Ash. As director of the Federal Bureau of Controlling Chosen Representative / Liaison / Benefactor, who does that sound like, of the greater authority of the board, I demand your immediate withdrawal from the Foundation. Prior memos issued broadly to Foundation staff called for swift reassignment of all personnel to the upper levels of the House. All staff complied except for you. This demonstrates a lack of respect for myself and the board itself. For my office and the board itself. This is their house, and we are their guests. We should conduct ourselves accordingly. Normally, such insubordination would be grounds for dismissal, but out of respect for your late father, consider this instead my final warning. The board and Director Ash chose me as a successor to the office, and no amount of petulance will change that. Indeed, your actions seem to suggest you know that better than myself. Indeed, your actions seem to suggest you know better than myself, and by extension better than the board. Permit me to assure you this isn't possible. Sincerely, Director Broderick Northmore. We didn't even, I don't even know who Northmore has been mentioned a bunch of times, but I don't think we actually know who that is. And while I'm here, I'm going to try and get on top of the nail. Hey Leslie, what's going on, dude? How's your week going? Oh, yes. And anything higher? Oh, it cracked. That's interesting. Can I... Nope. So some more paintings over here. Eyes everywhere. All the way around. This is pretty neat. Alright, I gotta go back to Pope. Okay, let's roll. I feel good. I feel good. Get a little tripped up there. That weird keycard bug was a little frustrating, but I'm glad it's not just me. It was literally the first result on Google. I'm gonna get over there and fast travel the hell out of here. Bye. See you later. I'm going to Crossroads. I'm not left-handed, no. I play, when I played hockey left-handed. I bat left-handed. I golf left-handed, but I'm not. I write with my right hand. I skipped them, Arthur. What about you, George? You left or right-handed?
Why isn't Arish here with us?
We might have triggered a cooldown for food talk. It's probably about 5 minutes. I don't remember when the last time that we did that was, but Anya doesn't hate you, I'm sure. But let me try it. Will she do it for me? She works for me. I created her.
Not that anyone cares.
Yeah, we must be in a cooldown. Nope, never mind. Anya just hates you, Pablo. Or you're in a cooldown for something else. I don't know. No idea. She's an AI. She makes mistakes. Stuff happens. All right, Pope.
This situation's so dire. Why isn't Arish here with us?
I write right-handed, but for some reason, sports I shoot right-handed, but most sports I play left-handed for some reason. I don't know why.
I found Ash's secret lab. Excellent. Please tell me everything. Spare no details.
Well, there was another cave. The walls were covered in paintings of eyeballs. The research seemed dedicated to studying a kind of smaller version of the nail.
Mrs. Musk, are you watching
It
this?
looked like the same material as the one up here, but just a different shape.
Can we make that
Sure
sweatshirt?
you didn't see any functioning prototypes? Or at least some schematics? I mean, Dr. Ash was a very accomplished engineer.
None. Sorry. I did find this handwritten note.
Wow,
But it's in code.
Ash had terrible handwriting. Never meet your heroes, right?
Word. I agree
It
with
looks
that.
like a transcribed conversation between Ash and someone named F.
Former. The
Ooh.
former.
Oh, this is juicy. This'll take me days to parse out.
Juicy.
Maybe weeks.
Have you ever thought about taking a vacation, Emily?
Are you kidding? This is my vacation, Jesse.
I do. I hope the base is the next one. Yeah, let's do it. I'll focus on that. I mean, maybe I can at least get there. Yeah, reach the base camp is the next thing, but I need something else from her. What else?
The nail is almost repaired.
Good.
You really do have a knack for this kind of work.
I mean, what can I say?
Any progress with the nail?
Of course. I've been busy with surface analysis. Its composition is remarkably similar to that of material found in the astral plane, but it alters itself between my observations. It's almost as if it doesn't like being examined.
Who does?
So the nail is from the astral plane.
Not necessarily. See, if we assume that, we're suddenly facing a lot of new questions.
I think her name is...
How did something so large
I can't remember
get
her
out of the
first name,
astral
but she's
plane?
Pope.
How did it get inside the oldest house? Did a threshold bring it in? Did people? Maybe through the motel.
Maybe it was always here.
I like that.
Doubtful.
I'm going to come back because I don't need to ask her about all this other
I'll see you
stuff.
later, Emily.
I don't care. But what I was
Good luck.
thinking is, like,
Take notes.
we definitely have the equipment. See the way that the sweatshirt on the front, I don't know if we'll see
Make
it,
The art on the walls
but
down
see how it
there.
has, like,
Trying to work out possible origins.
stitches? That's not like a normal sweatshirt, but I think we could totally, I think Mrs. Musk could 100% make this. We could take a regular sweatshirt and make this easily. I think I might do that. That might be my next project. Okay, let's think about this. Emily, thank you. I was gonna say Courtney, but that's not it. Interesting, you're left-handed, but you play the guitar right-handed? Huh. That's interesting. So you play on a standard guitar. That's neat. And mouse doesn't surprise me. I feel like a lot of us learn to use it that way. I didn't even know you could change the hand on... Oh, I totally see where to go. I think I 100% see where to go. George, on the right side where it says Crossroads, see there's a little entrance right there? We can go in there and then go straight down and across and up. I think that's it. Yep. I'm going to go that way. So I'm going to go right. I can actually just leave the map up. We can see what happens. Director? Doctor? It's a little sketch, but I'm going to do it. There must be... Oh, I see. It's this. I see. See, I didn't have this skill before. Earlier in the game, when I first started this DLC, I started by going down here. Because at the time, I didn't know that you would be able to... There we go. Oh, shit. I still suck. It's crazy how I put so many hours into this game, and I am having such a hard time getting used to the elevate, levitate, whatever. Because it is a little bit odd. You have to tap and then hold. And same thing. I can pull that. Tap and hold. Hell yeah, this is the way. So now it says I can turn right. What? Where? Oh. that's not it. That ain't it, Chief. Way up there, maybe? What the hell? Later, Sassy. Be well. Well, I'm just gonna keep going. I thought I had it perfectly. Just like the world in my hand right there, but I know yeah, I've not been here before. Yes, this is the way to go. This is it. I see an enemy though. Oh shit. It's interesting. I'm not sure I was supposed to see that. Everybody hold on to your cheeks. I don't know what's going to be at the end of this. Get out of here with that noise. Brilliant. Spatula, it's weird, right? So like what I end up doing is tapping, and then if you tap again accidentally, she loses her... You have to tap and hold until she gets to the height that you want. It's a little odd. Still think this is one of the best mobility games I've ever played. How we doing? How we doing? I think I should go that way. I still would rank this extremely high, like up near Spider-Man level of, you know, like base camp, awesome. Up near that level of mobility, but it's a little painstaking at times. Oh. What is this? Looks like there's a big heavy up there with a big gun. I know what I need. Stay out of its range. Splat? Come on. Alright, done. That they're not gone though. There's someone else here with me. Almost certainly. Oh yeah, hi. My name is Jesse, and I came to chew bubblegum and kick ass. That's into the astral plane. Alright, I'm gonna try and reach what I came for, which is base camp. Fractured cavern. I'm gonna keep heading this way. Better out than in, though.
This area looks newer. Is it from the upper floors?
So this area may have migrated here from the upper floors. I need a battery. Wait a minute. Yes, yeah, I need a battery. There it is. Complete the ritual in the collapsed department. Okay. This, my friends, is going to have to wait. I can't do it. I can't reach it that quickly. I really want to. I want to reach it right now, but there's a ritual to complete, which is good. I wish there was a save point. Maybe this is like the fire break. Word. Collapsed department. Well, first things first. Let's get rid of all this junk.
There's something behind that history.
Hang on. Alright. I love it. I love the fire break. And what is that? That looks like a cat. It's one of those lucky cats. I want over there. I want it. It's a lucky cat. What do I do with you? Shoot you? I don't know what to do. I know that this is something. It might be like an Easter egg, but I thought these were collectibles. I think they're collectibles. I just don't know how to pick it up or how to interact with what it wants me to do. I'll have to look into that. We now know where one of them exists. It's right here in the collapsed department near base camp. Anyway, I'm going over here. Ah, see, I did it again. Crap. I'm gonna give this like 2 more minutes, just I want to see what happens. And it also depends on where it brings me back, I guess. But where am I? Boy.
This situation's so dire. Why isn't Arish here with us?
Look, maybe I'll get lucky. I'm gonna give this like 60 seconds, and I'm just gonna say, if it brings me out here and it's good, if any enemies show up and start causing trouble, then I'll probably save it till next. Usually though, this game is pretty honest about putting you into a position where you come back through and there's nothing, even if there was once something. Nope. That ain't it, Chief. It really does. We just wouldn't have been able to get here. Why is that? It's weird how that enemy in the chair is in the distance when we roll through here. Hope I don't have to fight all of them again. Yeah, good job, George. It's a fun game in that way. And since you said that I think you said you've never played Control, I'm gonna honestly recommend that you do, because Not honestly. I'm going to strongly recommend that you do. What is this? Is this a shortcut? You just have to read everything and you need to care. Nothing. This is just something that I don't need. Yeah, if you go through it and read everything, I think you'd probably really like it. It's a great game. It's got chops as far as storytelling goes. I mean, Remedy's amazing. It's just what they do. Good old Sam Lake and the gang are amazing at what they do. Alright, this is peaceful so far, so I'm going to keep pushing. Should be no gunner up on the hill here. We'll see. Some words in English you don't understand. Yeah, it probably gets a little deep into that stuff. I can see that. That makes sense to me, actually. It is pretty slippery with language. I'm so curious about everything that we're seeing here, but I'm just gonna keep going. Die, chump. So we're going beyond the fire break. See, but these are all destroyed already. So I think I could probably make my way up there, but I'm going to try and go all the way over here. I don't know what to do with that cat, but you try your best, but your brain starts boiling. I can imagine that's tough. It is a very technical game in that sense. Nothing that way. There's another fire break up there, but I think that's too high. Cool. You learned it by playing games? That's radical. Yeah, this... I'm getting so close to... Alright, here's a save point. Perfect. Alright, this is a control point. I can stick with this. And that means I can easily come back. We're at data entry and filing. This reminds me of the base game a little bit. Come in. I like that a lot. Language is cool. I don't speak 2 languages fluently, but I feel like I speak English pretty well. And then I'm working on Spanish and learning a little bit from you guys too. Yeah, I hope this will be a good game. Oh, that's right. I forgot you have to smash. Well. Ah. Oh, there we go. Unread. Yep, more ducks today. Should be fun. That starts in a couple of hours. Real quick, I'm just going to read this. To whoever finds this, I am Containment Processes designer Gene Gibbs, and I'm writing this document to document the largest building shift ever. Here are the facts. A considerably large section of the containment sector, including the processes and protocols offices, our research facilities, and a fair chunk of the fire break has been yanked down to the chasm that reaches far below lobby level, I think. It was a violent shift, and I regret to report several casualties. Injuries were sustained by all, but many of us, myself included, are still mobile. We've set up a base camp and started triaging. There are little supplies. We explored our surroundings and found caverns of all things. Maybe we're in some kind of cave threshold, like a quarry? Wherever we are not the first. There are some rusty power cores, old lights, signs, infrastructure. What was this area used for? Why did they seal it off, and why have we never heard of it? And more importantly, how are we going to get out? All right, so Gene Gibbs is locked down here somewhere. How much you want to bet that Gene is going to be a boss that we have to fight? Yeah, that's really amazing, dude. We'll put that together, Arthur. There will be at least one more weekend game, I'm sure, at some point. So we'll try to do it. If not, we'll do it next season. I don't know. Anyway, it's been really fun. At times challenging, but that's what I like about this game is it will scratch your brain right down the center, and eventually does a really good job of giving you back for some of your long hours of searching around. Next up this week, it's Wednesday already, so Friday and Saturday will be more Saboteur. And then just looking ahead to next week, remember Monday is going to be LA Noire because that's Rockstar Day, but Wednesday's Community Play Day. If you own Ghost of Yotei, on Tuesday the 10th, you should get a free, I believe it's free, multiplayer option. If something happens and the release date gets messed up or some of us don't have it or whatever, we'll pivot. But I think 1 week from today, at least Arthur and I will be playing Ghost of Yotei multiplayer. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Saboteur, especially now that the controls work. Pretty excited about that. So anyway, next week will be really cool. Rest of this week should be fun. And like Pavel said, I'll see you in Discord, you great people. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you next time.
In a world where pixels glow, we unite and play. Echoes of adventure each night and day. With every quest we conquer, together we rise. In the heart of the gaming, the spark in our eyes. So gather round, my friends, let the stories unfold. In this round of heroes, where legends are told, where more